If you don't want to leave me alone in this world, follow the channel, because in the next story, I may choose you.
The first thing that went wrong was the silence. His console stopped complaining, which meant it had either fixed itself or decided to die quietly out of spite. He tapped it once, then twice, and said, "Don't do this to me now," because experience had taught him machines appreciated honesty. The alien ship responded by humming in a tone that felt judgmental. He floated through the corridor, boots magnetizing on and off with an irregular rhythm that suggested the floor was arguing with him. "I get it," he muttered. "You're ancient, you're important, you don't like visitors." His wrist scanner blinked a symbol he didn't recognize and then displayed a smiling face anyway, as if trying to stay positive. A presence interrupted the hum. Not an alarm, not a weapon charge, just her voice, calm and precise, translated a fraction too late. "You are walking in a restricted conduit." He turned, hands raised out of habit. "That's fair, but in my defense, everything here looks restricted." He paused, also broken. She watched him in silence. He noticed the long ears last, which annoyed him because he prided himself on noticing things. "Your vessel is bleeding energy into subspace," he said, gesturing vaguely. "It's like leaving the fridge open, except the fridge is reality." "That is not a helpful comparison," she replied. "I have better ones," he said quickly. "Worse ones too, I can stop." She didn't tell him to stop. Instead, she stepped closer, close enough that his translator hiccuped. "You claim you can repair this damage." "I claim I can try," he corrected. "Big difference. Also, I usually get snacks when I work. Do you have snacks?" There was a pause long enough for him to regret the question. "You will continue," she said, "under my observation." "Great," he said. "I work best under intense royal scrutiny." The core chamber rejected his tools immediately. Interfaces shifted when he reached for them, panels retracting like shy animals. He sighed. "Okay, we're doing this the hard way." He recalibrated, hummed back at the ship, and was rewarded with a grudging alignment. "See, we're communicating." She tilted her head. "You speak to machines as if they listen." "They do," he said. "They just don't care." Time bent oddly after that. Not literally, he hoped, but in the way conversation stretched between adjustments and recalculations. She asked why humans risked themselves on Che-Uge ships. He said rent was expensive on Earth. She asked why he joked. He said panic was louder otherwise. At one point, an energy surge knocked him back. He spun, cursed, and stabilized himself by grabbing the nearest solid thing, which turned out to be her arm. "Sorry," he said immediately. "Reflex, gravity betrayed me." She didn't pull away. "You may continue," she said, though her tone had shifted just slightly. He rerouted the final conduit by instinct more than knowledge. The ship's hum softened, less accusatory now, almost relieved. Systems stabilized one by one, lights settling into patterns that felt like breathing. He exhaled. "Okay," he said. "I think your ship just forgave me." She stepped closer again. "You have altered a royal vessel," she said. "You should be afraid." "I am," he said, "but mostly of what else might break if I stop now." There was a silence different from the first one, intentional. She looked at him, really looked, and said, "Come closer." This time he did. The ship did not explode, which he took as a personal success. He waited a full 10 seconds before saying anything, counting in his head because the translator tended to mistranslate numbers when he was nervous. When nothing catastrophic happened, he cleared his throat. "If this were one of ours, this is the part where everyone applauds and then pretends they weren't scared." "You expect applause," she said. "No," he said, "I expect survival. Applause is a bonus feature." She remained close enough that his console flickered again, as if embarrassed. "The vessel responds to your alterations," she said. "It should not." "Yeah," he said. "It says that about you too." He moved deeper into the system lattice, following a feedback loop that felt wrong in the same way a joke feels wrong right before it lands. The ship pulsed once, twice, then redirected energy with a sulky compliance. "There," he said. "You had a recursive command telling the core to ask itself for permission. It was very polite, also very stupid." "Politeness is not stupidity," she said. "Agreed," he said. "But when the universe is on fire, sometimes you just pull the lever." She watched his hands as he worked. He noticed because she stopped watching his face. "You trust instinct over protocol," she said. "I trust whatever hasn't gotten me killed yet," he replied. "Protocol usually catches up later and files a complaint." A soft chime echoed through the chamber. His scanner displayed a warning symbol, then replaced it with confetti for reasons he had given up questioning. "Okay," he said, "good news and bad news." She crossed her arms. "Speak. Good news, the ship is stable. Bad news, it's asking me questions." "Questions," she repeated. "Yeah," he said, "philosophical ones about identity. And whether I'm temporary." She was silent for a moment. "What did you answer?" "I said yes," he said, "to all of it." The ship responded by unlocking another system layer. He blinked. "Well, that worked better than expected." "You treat this as a game," she said. "No," he said, "I treat it as a conversation. Games have winners." Energy flowed smoothly now, almost eagerly. He adjusted a final parameter and leaned back. "There. If anything else breaks, it'll be dramatic." She stepped beside him. "You are unlike the projections." "I get that a lot," he said, "usually from people who wanted someone taller." A pause stretched, not uncomfortable, just there. He became aware that he hadn't made a joke in several seconds, which felt dangerous. "So," he said, "do alien queens usually supervise repairs personally, or am I special?" "Both," she said. He smiled before he could stop himself. The ship hummed content. Somewhere in the distance, a system finalized. She looked at him again, and this time there was no pretense of inspection. "Come closer," she said, as if it were the most reasonable request in the universe. He hesitated only long enough to say, "If the ship asks, I was following orders." Then he stepped forward. The ship finished recalibrating with a sound that meant finality, the kind engineers trusted more than celebration. His console went dark, then displayed a single line, "Task complete." He let out a breath he didn't remember holding. "Well," he said, "that's either success or the calm before paperwork." "It is finished," she said. "Define finished," he replied automatically, then stopped himself. "Sorry, habit." She didn't seem offended. "You have restored what my people could not. The vessel will answer to me again." "Good," he said, "because it was starting to like me and I don't think I can commit." A transmission interrupted them. He recognized the protocol markers even before the translator caught up. Official, curious, dangerous, he grimaced. "That'll be your counsel, won't it? Let me guess. They want to know why a human is inside the heart of a royal ship." "They want to know why you are still alive," she said. "Fair question," he said. "I ask myself that every morning." She silenced the transmission without responding. That surprised him. "You don't have to do that," he said. "I'm very expendable." "I know," she said. "That is why I won't." Another pause. He noticed how easily silence sat between them now, no longer sharp. "So," he said, "this is the part where you send me home with a medal or a warning or a vague threat." "You will return," she said, "but not as you arrived." He frowned. "I arrived underpaid and confused." "You will leave trusted," she said. "That's worse," he said. "Expectations kill more engineers than explosions." The ship adjusted course on its own. He watched the readings, calm, steady, obedient. "She's stable," he said. "Won't need me anymore." "I will," she said. He looked at her, really looked, and realized something had shifted in him too. He wasn't waiting for orders. He wasn't trying to escape the moment with humor. "I don't fix things because they're broken," he said slowly. "I fix them because someone believes they can be better." She considered that. "Then you have repaired more than my ship." A final transmission arrived, this one short. Approval, reluctant but real, she acknowledged it. "You are cleared to depart," she said, "if you wish." "And if I do?" he asked. "Then you stay," she said, "as an ally." He laughed softly. "You know, first contact manuals never cover this part." "They are poorly written," she said. He powered down his tools, stowed them with care. For once, he wasn't in a hurry. "I'll go," he said, "but not because I'm done." She inclined her head, "Then return." He stepped toward the airlock, then stopped. "For the record," he said, "this is the strangest job I've ever had." She replied, "You were the strangest solution." The ship opened a path for him. As he left, he felt lighter, steadier, less like someone patching holes, and more like someone choosing where to build next. Behind him, the vessel